Hey everybody, today I want to shoot one of those oddball sort of videos that's kind of tangentially related to fish keeping, and that's because I get asked a lot what I use to tie various pieces of woodwork to something, or maybe tie a plant to a piece of woodwork or to a rock. You know, what kind of string or attachment method do I use? And what I recommend to people a lot of times is to use fishing line as a way to secure it. If you use the standard monofilament line, which most of us think about as the thin, clear plastic fishing line, that does an okay job. It's certainly strong enough to hold a plant to a piece of rock or something, but there's something out there that's actually better. It doesn't deteriorate or break down, and it's incredibly strong for its size. And I actually use it for a ton of different things around the house. It's basically braided fishing line, and it's considered to be a super line. The brand I use is Power Pro. I'm not particularly promoting this brand. They're all basically the same. This is just the one that's available where I get it. And if you look at it, I don't know how well you can even see that against my dark t-shirt, but it is like thread. It's the size of hair almost. And this is 50-pound line, believe it or not. It is incredibly strong for its size. So this is UV resistant. It won't break down under UV light. It does not stretch. It has like less than 2% overall stretch, which means a 100-foot length of it, you'll get less than 2 feet of stretch off of it. It's, again, just amazing stuff. It's the same stuff they make Kevlar out of. Kevlar is just a brand name for this same material. It's high density polyethylene woven into these little fine braids. It's abrasion resistant. It's cut resistant. I'm telling you, you use this stuff to tie things together or lash things together, and they stay tied together. It's thin enough that you can use it like thread. So if you've got to stitch something like a baseball glove or 2 pieces of outdoor carpeting together that you want to stay on your deck or your patio, you stitch it together with this stuff, the leather will tear before this stuff breaks. And to do a little demonstration of how strong it is, I'm actually going to try to break a piece of it. I haven't done this in a long time, so I don't honestly even know if I'm going to be able to break it. Don't ever hold this in your hands and try to break it by pulling on it. It will just cut through your skin and go down to the bone. What you need to do is take a length of wood or something and wrap it around it several times so you can get a purchase on there without it slipping. Likewise, we're going to do the same on this end if I can ever get it to start winding. There we go. Now remember, this is rated at 50 pounds. And it's just slipping and cutting into the wood. You twist it up a little more. No, it's just slipping. I don't know if you can tell how deep that is cutting into this wood. But we're going to wrap it a little bit more. And it is still just biting into this and slipping. And now it's slipping on this side. I hope you're getting the idea of, I can't break it. It's just slipping over this wood. So that is the other aspect of it that I pointed out already, is that it's abrasion resistant. It's a very slippery material, so stuff does not get caught up on it. Well, you can see how deeply that has now cut into this piece of wood on both sides. There we go. Yanking it like that, I broke it. So that's what it took to break basically a piece of thread. So if you ever need to use a line to tie anything or secure anything, this works plenty well in your fish tank. It won't break down. The water doesn't deteriorate it. The lights in your tank won't break it down. You tie something up with this, it'll stay in your fish tank for years and years and years without ever deteriorating. But you can use it for so many other things. Anytime you need to use a really strong, thin, fine line, just go get braided fishing line. Again, you can get 50-pound, you can get 100-pound test line. That's, again, it's a little bit more than twice the diameter of this, but it's so incredibly strong for its size, you just cannot beat it. So I know it's typically used for fishing, but I use it for all kinds of stuff, and you should too. So that's it for today. Just a little quick tip on a way to secure stuff in your tank and do almost anything else you need. Really, really strong line for it. So thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you real soon in the next one.